All right, thanks, Steve. Well, 2022 is the 50th anniversary of the Canadian Warplane Heritage Museum, and there's no better way to spend it than the return of in-person Remembrance Day ceremony. So joining us this morning is Al Mickeloff from the Canadian Warplane. How are you, Al?
Great. Good morning, Tim.
Good morning.
And welcome to your first Remembrance Day service at our museum.
Yeah, it's... For me, obviously, we know each other because I've been here plenty of times with the show, and this place is so special to me. Like, what's it like to you coming in here every day?
To us at Canadian Warplane Heritage, it feels like it's Remembrance Day almost every day of the year. So, but this is the Remembrance Day. This is the special day.
Okay, so what kind of emotions are you going through this morning then?
I find this is more of a reflective day.
Yeah.
I'm thinking we've had so many World War II veterans who have been a part of our museum, and so many of them have passed away. So I'm thinking about a lot of them and their service and sacrifice.
But continuing to be telling stories, right? Because we have to be keep teaching our youth about the importance of them and those that continue to serve.
Absolutely, it becomes our job to continue telling those stories.
Past 2 years have been virtual. It's great that the ceremony still took place virtually, back in person. So let's go through some of the details about in person. How many chairs do we have laid out here, Al?
Oh, there's almost 2,500 chairs here.
Okay, so who can come?
The general public can come. There's no charge to come today. Doors open at 9 o'clock. The service starts at 10:30, but we recommend you get here early. We do have a capacity limit, so arrive early.
Let's go back a little bit, because how long have you actually been doing the Remembrance Day ceremony inside the museum itself?
1996 was our first service. We just moved into this new building, so the old one didn't have heat, so we had heat in this building, so we could actually do a service in November, and a total of 70 people showed up. Move a few years forward, now we're at a couple thousand that are in attendance, plus I think about 15, 20 years ago, we started having it broadcast by CHCH, so that goes out to a couple 100,000 more people. So we think that probably makes us the second largest watched Remembrance Day service in Canada, next to the one in Ottawa.
Yeah, and the relationship that we do have with the station and you, I think, is important, because not everybody can make it out. You know what I mean? There are many veterans that are aging a little bit or just can't make it out on a Friday. So that's why it's important that we do air the special. That lest we forget, it starts at 10:30 and goes till 11:30. 50 years though. We're running out of time, but 50 years. How important is this museum? Besides Remembrance Day, throughout the year, having students come through here.
It's very important. You know, 50 years ago, we had one aircraft. We flew it into Hamilton Airport. We rented some space at the back of a hangar. The co-founders, Dennis Bradley and Alan Ness, just had a dream. They just wanted to fly an airplane, a historic airplane, and they had no idea that it would grow into this world-renowned museum of flying aircraft. And people come from all around the world, but it couldn't have been done without the volunteers over the years. We've had literally tens of thousands of volunteers participate to get to where we are today.
And that's what makes this place so special. That's what makes you so special, Al, and good seeing you, and it's great to be here for my first Remembrance Day ceremony.